Hey, what's going on, everybody? Marcus here with MGN Sports, and in this video, you guys are going to be previewing the Toronto Raptors versus Charlotte Hornets coming up tonight. Obviously, a big-time game for both teams here. Both teams are not having the seasons that they would like. Raptors sitting at a 10-15 record here, you guys. 7-17 record for the Hornets. Hornets coming into this one on a 4-game losing streak. Toronto Raptors obviously just lost their last one on Friday there against the Atlanta Hawks in that back-to-back game against the Hawks there where we went 1-1 against them. Obviously, it would have been nice to be able to take that one home as well on Friday night, but we squandered that opportunity for a big night from Trae Young. But overall, you guys, it's been a pretty disappointing season for these Toronto Raptors. This should definitely be a bounce-back game here tonight. We would hope so anyways, but obviously as things have gone in the past here, you can't count this as a victory for the Raptors squad. You guys, obviously, they've already lost to the Hornets this year in an abysmal performance a week or two ago. So this is going to be a crucial one for us to get back on track here. Like I said, this has not been the season that we all hoped for as Raptors fans. Definitely been very underwhelming so far this season, you guys. Like I said, we've been 3-7 in the last 10 games. The Hornets are coming in 2-8 in their last 10. So this would be a really fucking bad game for the Raptors to lose tonight, you guys. Definitely need to keep going here. We're tied with the Hawks right now in a 10-15 record. So we're still fighting for that 10th seed in the play-in spot in the play-in tournament, you guys. That kind of seems where the Raptors are going to be this year, is right around that play-in spot. And that's kind of what we all expected. I thought maybe they'd be a little bit better, maybe able to sneak into that top 6. And maybe if things turn around throughout the season here, we might still be able to. But at this point in time, it's not looking too promising for us, you guys. The shooting woes continue in this team. The free throw line shooting has been atrocious the entire season. Haven't had a lot of production coming from the bench this year. So we're going to have to see what happens, you guys. It should be an interesting one anyways. We'll go through some of the injuries here. For the Raptors, there's no injuries on the report. Obviously, Koloko is still out. He's been missing all season, though. But this is another reason why the Raptors should be able to handle business tonight, you guys. You go over to the Hornets injury report. They got LaMelo Ball, who's going to be out for this game. Terry Rozier's a game-time decision with a thumb injury. You got Gordon Hayward, who's also a game-time decision with an illness. PJ Washington's game-time decision was a shoulder injury. There's a couple other guys on their list as well who are game-time decisions. But yeah, for this one, man, it should be a game that the Raptors can take away from the Hornets here for sure. We'll go through some of the keys to the game here before we round out the video. I think the biggest keys to the game for the Raptors, obviously, you guys, we've got to limit those turnovers. We're one of the more higher turnover prone teams in the league. So I think if we can limit those turnovers, play a full 48 minutes is also very important, I believe, for this Raptor squad. We get trapped in these games so often, where we'll have 1 or 2 great quarters and then just absolutely shit the bed for the other 2 or 3 quarters throughout the game. So I think if we can have a good start to finish here, and play a full 48 minutes, there's going to be no doubt in my mind that the Raptors will be able to take this one home tonight, you guys. And then, just keeping that foot on the gas, right? As soon as we get into a nice lead here, or if we do get into a lead against the Hornets, we got to keep that foot on the gas, keep pressing. Don't allow them to crawl back into the game and give them a spark at all. We got to run away with this one early and often in this game, you guys. Which helps out a lot in the long run as well. You're able to rest your starters a little bit towards the end of the game when you've got a blowout game like that. We really haven't been able to do that a lot this year. Just because we've been in a lot of tight games, or we've been trying to come from behind to come back and steal a victory here and there. So we haven't had that opportunity to be able to allow the bench unit to get out there in garbage time minutes at the end of the games. Very often this season we're coming out on the winning end. So tonight would be a good opportunity for that. And then some of the keys to the game for the Hornets, you guys. Obviously, if they keep the Raptors out of the paint, that's going to go a long way to their success. Raptors are one of the better paint scoring teams in the league. Obviously, our shooting woes are very noticeable across the league. So if they can keep us out of the paint and keep us shooting those long range twos or shooting from the 3-point line, that's going to give the Hornets a better chance to be able to take the victory in this one. Also with the rebounding, the Raptors are a better rebounding team, one of the best in the league. So if the Hornets can out-rebound us on the glass, that's going to be a big factor in this game as well, I believe, you guys. And then, just staying within striking distance. Like I talked about, if the Raptors, allow the Hornets to hang around, I think there's a chance that they can get on a hot streak and take the lead late in the game. So that's definitely something we're going to have to be worried about and keeping an eye on, because obviously, like I said, they got a few guys out. But the Toronto Raptors have been known to choke leads, and play down to their competition. For some reason, this team always fucking plays down to the competition, and then plays up to those higher caliber teams. But, we squander a lot of opportunities against lower talent teams. So we definitely don't want to be doing that tonight, you guys. Little final score prediction here before we round out the video, you guys. I'm going to go 117-105 for the Raptors. I think they're going to handle business here pretty easily. Obviously, like I said, we already lost to the Hornets once this year. I'd be very shocked if we squander the opportunity again here. I think they're going to be hungry to come out and prove that we're not one of the bottom teams in the league. Although we're not one of the top teams either, we're definitely not, that bad that we're sitting right at the bottom of the list either. So we got to handle business against one of these inferior opponents here tonight, you guys. But that pretty much wraps it up for this one. Would love your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. What do you guys think the final score is going to be tonight between the Raptors and the Hornets? But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in.